What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul here, coming at you today with another video. Look, today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about taking care of the small things, right? So we all have all these big things that we're trying to do, so many to-dos on our plate, right? Like so many things that we're like, okay, today I got this, and this, right? So we have like all these big things, and what that means is that we tend to neglect the small things. But let me tell you why I think we need to pay attention to the small things, because there's a lot of principles that kind of correlate with this. But when you neglect the small things, the big things crumble, okay? Let me explain this as best as possible. So I think what you need to do is picture the small things as a foundation. For any big things that you're trying to do, this is similar to the principle, he who is faithful in small things or little will be given more, right? Same principle, whether money, responsibility, leadership, whatever it is, if you're faithful in the little, you'll be given more, right? And so it's like, what is in your possession right now? What is under your leadership? What is under your influence right now that you are neglecting for the sake of you're trying to do something bigger? Take inventory right now of whatever that thing is. What are you neglecting right now? What thing is under your care? What thing is under your responsibility that you are currently neglecting because you're pursuing something bigger, and you're pursuing something that to you is more meaningful, or to you is more worthwhile, right? So I've heard this before, that a lot of CEOs or business owners, what they'll do is like whenever they're interviewing someone for a new job, right? Everyone can look all polished when they're going into interview, right? I've heard of people doing this before. Before that they interview the person, what they'll do is go out and actually go look at their car. Because two things are a reflection of how you treat the small things. One, your room. Your room is absolutely a reflection, but that's the case that obviously most people can't see your room. But look at your room, how clean is your room, and then certain aspects of it. Is your desk a mess? Is your bed just completely unmade and not taken care of? Is your bathroom a mess, right? But yet you have the kitchen area all polished, right? So when people come over, it's the same thing. Are you polished on the outside, but you're not taking care of the stuff on the inside, meaning your room? So then the other example of what I said would be the car, right? And so this is an example that I know some business owners and CEOs do use, is that a person's going to look polished on the outside, right? And the outside would be the interview. They're going to come dressed all nice, whatever, have a coat on and all that stuff. But then when they go to look at how they take care of things, once they get relaxed, and that's the key word. It's once you get relaxed. What is your state of being when you're relaxed? What is your state of being at its lowest? And this all kind of goes in line with standards for yourself, and not lowering your standards. But that's another video for another day. But it's this whole idea of taking care of the small things, right? I want you to look at your kitchen right now. I want you to look at your room right now. I want you to look at your car right now. What things are you going towards and trying to pursue, yet you're neglecting what you've already been given, right? Look at your finances right now. What things are you going out and spending on, but you're neglecting the financial responsibilities that you have already? And are you putting the money that you have right now at risk because you want to have fun, right? And you need this money for responsibilities. You got to take care of the small things. Your small things. This is the mental illustration that I want you to have going forward for whenever you're wanting to level up in life, or pursue the next big thing. That building or that goal can only go as high as how strong your foundation is. I'll say that again. That goal or that building, whatever you're trying to do to that extent that you're trying to build that big, will only be able to go as high as good as your foundation is. So, as you know, when you're building a building, the bigger it is, the heavier it's going to be, right? So the heavier it's going to be, the bigger the foundation needs to be, the thicker, the stronger, the better the materials, all that stuff. Think about that in terms of whenever you make your next move, whenever you're doing that next thing to advance, are you going to be found out or are you going to flourish? Why would I be found out, Paul? Why are you asking me if I would be found out? What are the cracks in your foundation? What are the things that you're overlooking? What are the things that you're neglecting right now, day to day? What are those things, right? What's a mess? What's not taken care of? What's not clean, right? And this may sound like I'm overanalyzing, but I'm not. It's this principle. If you are faithful in the little, you will be given more. But he who is not faithful in the little, right? What he has will be taken from him. That's how this thing works. So that's the thing that I want you guys to go away from this video thinking about. Whatever you're trying to build, what does your foundation look like? Don't seek to build when your foundation is not good. Would you put all your money up for building if the builder were to tell you, hey, foundation's not ready, or hey, the soil that we're trying to build on, we need some different soil here. This soil is not good for it. We just say, oh no, go ahead. I'll put all my money up. Go ahead, build the building. I want the building. I want the building. You'd be foolish. You'd be foolish. You'd be building your house upon sand, right? Compared to building it on the rock. What does the foundation of your life look like? What does the foundation of your success? What does the foundation of your goals look like? And are you building on rocky ground or sandy ground? Are you taking care of the little things or are you neglecting the little things? Are you building in terms of building long term or are you only short term focused? All these things you need to have in your head as you want to proceed in life and as you want to go forward in the next steps. Are you faithful with little? You'll be faithful in much. But if you're not faithful in the little, you're deceiving yourself into saying that you'll be faithful with the much. Okay? So that's today's video, guys. I just wanted to give you that principle. Hopefully it helped. If you liked it, feel free to comment down below. I want to hear what you guys are saying. Give it a thumbs up. As always, share with someone who you think could use this video. And stay tuned to the next one. All right. See you guys.